Hi, I'm Nancy Yearout, and I'm here today to talk to you about the benefits of water and the energy of water. We're made up of energy, but we're also made up of 60% of water. Our bodies are made up of water. Isn't that crazy? And most of us, honestly, probably don't drink enough water, but it's really important that we do. And why is that? Well, when you drink a lot of water, it flushes out your system. What it really does is it cleans out your kidneys, and your kidneys will love you if you increase your water intake. You know, the Institute of Medicine puts out their advice, and they advise that men should drink at least 13 cups of water today, each day, which would be 3 liters. And women should drink 9 cups of water per day, which would be 2 liters. That's a lot of water. But if you can just increase it a little bit, a lot of us start to drink coffee, or maybe we drink a soda in the afternoon to just try to, as a pick me up, just go ahead and drink some water, plain old water, and it will really help you. We're also going to talk about alkaline water today and the benefits of alkaline water and why is you see alkaline water at the grocery store. You can buy it already made. You can actually buy little alkaline drops that you put into your water to make it an alkaline water. And people ask me all the time, does it make a difference? Yes, it really does. It's the molecules, it's electrons. It makes a difference. We're made up of energy. The water has energy. So it changes that chemistry when you add the alkaline. The pH, I guess, is what you want to say. Alkaline is the pH level. That's what we're talking about here. Now, what does it do? Well, it helps with your digestive system, for one. A lot of people have issues with digestion. And when you drink your alkaline water, it makes a difference. Some people buy the drops. Some people will buy you can just buy the pitchers, and the pitcher, you put the water in and it does its thing and it makes the alkaline water. What I do a lot of times with my water, I will have a water bottle with me. A lot of times I'll just put uh, a little slice of lemon, squeeze it and put it in your water, and it changes everything. Now, I do have a little recipe that I'm going to read to you really quick. If you want to write this down, grab a pencil and a piece of paper. And this is similar to what I do. It's a little bit more involved, but you'll need an 8 ounce glass of water. Okay. 1/8 tablespoon of baking soda, or you can use juice from a lemon, which is similar to what I do, and pH drops, and use the amount that's according to the directions. And what you do is you add one of the alkalining agents to the water and you drink. That's it. So it's as easy as putting in some baking soda, okay? Or you can buy the pH drops to put in your water, or you can just slice a lemon and put it in your water, and that's what I do. And it really makes a difference. Okay, so try that. That's something, it not only helps you, it can help you mentally. When you don't drink enough water, we dehydrate ourselves. And because we are made up of water, 60% of our body is water, when we don't drink enough, it can really harm us physically and mentally. So, and when you're happy physically and mentally, then you're happy spiritually. So that's a huge deal. The next thing I want to talk to you about today is the benefits of a jacuzzi, okay, or getting into a hot tub. You know, the Egyptians, the Persians, the Greeks, lots of people, I mean, gosh, thousands of years ago knew the benefits, therapeutic benefits to our body of getting into hot water, warm water. And I'm fortunate, I get in a hot tub every day. And it really, I will tell you from personal experience, it makes a huge difference. That water, it just, it usually is 100 or 101 degrees when I get in, and I stay for no more than a half an hour, but it makes a huge difference. Now, if you don't have a hot tub, sit in your bathtub. Get in the tub, put some Epsom salts, put some table salt. It's the properties within the salt that will really make your muscles and your gosh, everything just feel great. So if you've had a hard day at work, believe it or not, getting in the bathtub with some salt and water can make a huge difference. And it changes how you feel mentally and physically. So it's a good thing. Another thing you can do, a lot of people, in New Mexico, I am from New Mexico, so we have hot springs. And there are a lot of hot springs across the United States and abroad. If you are fortunate, and just Google it and find out if there's any hot springs near you, go, because it's the minerals within the water, okay, that is so beneficial. The Native Americans did this for years, and they still do it. And they have wonderful hot springs that I go to up in the Jemez in New Mexico. And you can, and they have them where they have bathhouses where you can go, and they do the mud wraps because the mud also has all the minerals and it's therapeutic. And you can also go where you can sit in ones that are outside in the ground, which are fantastic, and it's so cool to do that. Okay, so if you have an opportunity or if you have a chance, do something for yourself and go to a hot springs, because it can really make a huge difference. People flock to the Dead Sea, and the reason that people flock to the Dead Sea is the therapeutic properties of that water. And it contains such a high content of salt. Okay, the content of salt is 340 grams of salt per liter of water in the Dead Sea. And people come to the Dead Sea from around the world to, if they have, say, arthritis or any kind of debilitating disease or anything, just for the therapeutic properties. So this is, when I tell you about salt and I tell you about hot water, it really does work and it really does make a difference. So it's really important. The drinking of the water hydrates us, but the benefits of getting in the water is so therapeutic to our body and our soul. And again, if you don't like to take baths, but you would like to, reap the benefits of the salt, grab yourself a plastic cup, just get some table salt, fill it halfway up with salt, okay? And then when you're in the shower, fill the rest of it up with water. And then just obviously close your eyes and dump that salt water all over your body, and do that a few times a week. And what it does is it gets rid of all that negative energy that attaches to you as you're out in the world. We can't help it. We go out into the world and negative energy just attaches to it. Other people's energy. And so OPE, other people's energy. And so just getting that salt bath once a week or twice a week. I always try to do it a couple times. That really makes a huge difference. I also say you can use a sugar scrub, and that gets off a lot of that negative stuff too. If you don't like to use salt, try a sugar scrub, and that's wonderful as well. Okay, so you can do that either in the shower or in the bath, and that's fantastic. We've talked about different types of water. I want to talk to you a little bit about a man called Masaru Emoto and some experiments that he did with water. And the reason I'm going to tell you this is because I want you to realize the power and the energy that water has. He did so many experiments, and I'll just kind of give you one quick synopsis of what he did. He would take a cup of water and he would speak positively to that water. He would say positive words and upbeat things, and he experimented with music and all different things. But we'll just go with the words, and he would said really positive words to the water, and then he would freeze the water. Okay, and then he had another cup of water, and he would say really negative words to the water and really bad things. And then he took that water and he froze it as well. What the results were amazing. The water that he spoke positive thoughts to came out to be beautiful, I mean, gorgeous crystals, right? And the water that he spoke the negative energy words to came out all distorted and misshaped. It's like weird. It came out strange. So he even went to the extreme of going to a stream of water that was polluted and seeing what happened to polluted water when it was frozen. Would it become pretty or would it be distorted and messed up? And that is exactly what happened. So it really goes to show you, and you can look him up and his experience, his experiments with water. It's EMOTO. He has a whole series that he talks about messages from water. He did so many really cool experiments with water. And this will make you a believer and you'll be getting in the bathtub. Trust me. It's just amazing stuff. Now, one more thing I want to talk to you about before I let you go today, and that's really important. A lot of people ask me about holy water and why does holy water work and what is holy water and can only priests make holy water? And no, the answer is you can make holy water. And there's tons of recipes online. I make my own holy water. And why does it work? Okay, here we go. And now that I've told you about Mr. Emoto, this will make sense. So when you make holy water is salt and water. Okay, it's pure water, water that hasn't been, you know, um, messed with or been out sitting out or anything. You want good water and salt. That a lot of people say kosher salt, but I just use regular table salt. And you bless the salt. Okay, so it's the blessing. Here we are. It's the power of your words. It's what you say. You bless that salt, and there are different prayers that you can say online that you can pull up, or you can ask your minister or your priest if they make holy water. I do. And then, or you can say whatever feels comfortable. And then you do the same with the water. So you bless the salt on its own, okay? And then you bless the water. And then you combine the two. And you can put it in a squirt bottle. And I go through my house and I squirt and I bless the different rooms in my house. You can also, when you put it in a squirt bottle, it's cool because then you can squirt yourself and you can squirt your car, and it just cleans the air, it cleans the energy of the space is what it does. And again, here we are. It's your intention. You've taken the time to bless the salt. You've taken the time to bless the water. You've asked Lord, God, Spirit, Source, whatever you say, to bless a higher power to bless the water. And that's what gives it energy. Just like when Emoto gave the positive words to the water, what happens is that's what gives it power. Okay. Now, a lot of people think, and this is me, in the very beginning, when I first started to make holy water, I pulled up a recipe online that I felt comfortable with and I made my holy water. And then I would use it periodically in my home or my office or in my car. But what I realized over time is you don't have to keep making it over and over again. What you can do is once you've made your holy water and blessed it and combined it, what you can do is just add more water to it, okay? Because you've already done it once, so you don't have to continue to keep doing that over and over, okay? There are so many benefits of water, even when you go to the ocean, and I just want to get this in really quick before I wind up our session today, but I just want to tell you that, if you're feeling like you're stressed, when you go to the ocean, to a lake, to a river, and just relax, meditate, and be with the water, it's very therapeutic for the mind, for the body, and for the soul. So if you get to a point you're like, wow, this life is just getting really crazy, and I really need to just relax. One of the best things you can do is go fishing, or just go lay on the beach, or just go sit on the bank of a stream and just relax, because water is therapeutic, not just for drinking, but for helping our mental capacity. Listening to the waves is so therapeutic. So there you go. So I hope you've learned something today. I've enjoyed our time together and have a super day.